I live by a simple rule. If a girl is sending you mixed signals, she doesn't like you, bro. Like, take a hint. I'm not a love expert by any means. In fact, I get curved more than a black person's hairline at a seasonless barbershop. But in getting curved, I learned that girls who like you make it dummy obvious that they like you. And the girls who don't. Back in high school, I had this girl, friend, and her name was Suzette. Suzette and I were the literal example of guys and girls can be friends. But don't get me wrong, Suzette was bad. Like, thick where it mattered, skinny where it doesn't, played 3 sports, listen to rap. She definitely had to be made in a lab because girls like that do not exist. But I have boundaries. Like, I never FaceTime her. And if I do, it's quick. I don't talk about her to my friends. If I do, it's quick. I don't hang out with her outside of school. If I do, it's quick. I never smashed. If I do, it's quick. I'm joking. And this is what I call the catching feelings boundaries, the imaginary wall that protects me from catching feelings. And just like every wall in a Kool-Aid commercial, Shorty busted right through it with no concern for what's on the other side. And at this point in my life, I was so broke that if I asked the bank how to get a loan, they would tell me to stand in a room by myself. I was still working at Panera while simultaneously making videos. There was even a moment where I had to choose between a suit for prom that was coming up or a computer for my animations. And my workaholic DNA forced me to choose the computer, but my hard worker's DNA made me work so much hours at Panera to where I could afford the suit anyways. So the entire month leading up to this prom, my job worked me like my ancestors. I was literally working a shift earlier before prom even started. So once Suzette texted me once I got home and asked me, hey, what are you doing before prom? Or did I have anything planned? The signals flew right over my head that maybe, just maybe, she wasn't asking me what I was doing, but might have actually wanted to link with the Kid Knows Zelda. It's almost like she wanted me to be her prom date. Nah. I start getting ready for prom like right before it starts. But then she texts me again saying her friends were going to a dinner and she didn't even want to go to the dinner and blah, 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 which I could imagine is awkward if you're alone. It almost felt like she wanted me to go out with her. Nah. Get to prom. Keep in mind, it's like 10 p.m. I've been working since 11 a.m. I'm tired, but I still managed to turn up, as you can see from these amazing clips of me dancing. The thing about me dancing in public places, I'm very respectful. I have a long body, so I can't just dance next to everyone. If I Millie Rock, I'm pin slapping somebody. So the whole night, I'm dancing, doing my thing. But then I noticed Suzette starts getting a little closer to me. Okay, maybe she just wandered over here on accident. Let me 2-step this way, give her a little space to make sure my hands and body parts don't end up anywhere they ain't supposed to be. I start dancing again. Suzette wanders to my area again. Okay, let me get even further away to give her space. Suzette gets close to me again. At this point, it's giving off very much solar system, like Relax, Venus. Everywhere I was dancing, Suzette would gravitate in the same area. Like, what are we doing? Orbiting? We did end up spending the entire prom around each other, which is 100% fine. I like Suzette. She's an amazing person. We genuinely had fun together that night. I just didn't understand why she was closer to me than R. Kelly was to Kid. 1 or 2 a.m. hits, and I get home after prom, and I pass out. I don't even remember making it to my room. Wake up the next day, and it's a message from Suzette, and Suzette's like, oh my gosh, prom was so much fun. I had such a great time, yada, yada, yada. I pick up the phone, and I'm like, yeah, it was the greatest night of my life. I enjoyed every second of it. I wish we got to spend even more time together. It felt like it went by so quick. Okay, pause real quick. You guys already know, I'm stupid. I steady fumbled the bag. But when Suzette told me this, I really felt like an idiot. Suzette hits me back. She's in my phone like, you know, there was a point where I kept trying to twerk and dance on you, but you kept moving away, so I was just like, okay, and I had to give up. When I tell you, my jaw Nate Robinson dropped to the floor Lord, I mean it. Me and her have never had that type of interaction with each other. So I never expected her to say that. I was so dazed and fatigued after working so many back-to-back hours at Panera that I thought all of her attempts were just her accidentally moving into my way. And I completely disregarded any signals that she sent me before prom for no reason. I texted her back and I was like, yo, you should have told me or like grabbed my hand or something, but she wasn't having it, dog. The damage was already done. She was like, there's always next time. There was no next time. There was no other prom, just disappointment. Yeah. Y'all already know by this point, bro. And if you don't, it's on you. I fumble, bro. Y'all should be used to it by now. I'm better now. I promise you I'm better now, kind of. You gotta fail to learn, not really, but kind of. You learn more from your failures than you do your accomplishments. Yes, sir, that's the lesson of the day. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And also make sure you guys follow me across all of my social media. It's much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Much love from me to you. With that being said, it's a wrap. I know my hair's a little nappy and I got the hoodie on and I'm kind of on a chill little vibe today, but you know, there's nothing wrong with switching it up. It's a wrap. Fade to black.